Hi Pisces, this is your January 30th through February 5th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly's reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the King of Cups clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Chariot. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles and the Sun. And we also have the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or another Pisces. We also have Sagittarius, Leo, and Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I usually go with a King or a Queen or both if one or both show up. So yeah, the very first card I command is the King of Cups. I don't think that's you, Pisces. I think that's the person coming into your life. So they could be a fellow water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or another Pisces. If they're not a water sign, they could be somebody who is mature, in control of their emotions, but at the same time still very loving. It's also a very serious person. It's like this person is a jack of all trades. For some of you, this person literally likes to work on things. For some of you, the way you're meeting this person is through work. And you see that Eight of Pentacles in the middle, clarified by the Chariot. It kind of feels like this person is either a mechanic or a car enthusiast. For some of you, they're going to be fixing up your car. Like they're literally working on your car, because the Chariot could be a car to a vehicle, right? And they're working on it. That's what the Eight of Pentacles is. But it's just for some of you. I think this person could be somebody who works with you, or you could know this person, you could meet this person through work. Right? They could be working in the same building, they could be working for another company, for a vendor, and the company you work for, you interact with them all the time. You could meet this person while you're on the road trip, a business road trip, or they are, something like that. Right? Both the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot could be cards of traveling. Alright? But if we want to look at all those cards that we have on the left, starting from the King of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, clarifying it up until the Chariot, it kind of feels like this person wants to get right down to business. The business of building this connection from the ground up together with you. These are some serious cards if we look at them together, right? First of all, like I said, the Eight of Pentacles is not only a card of working on like literally working, but it's also a card of working on something, perfecting something, putting time, effort into it, like diligently working on something. The Chariot, if this person is a Cancer, it makes total sense. The Chariot is a Cancer major arcana card, but the Chariot is a card of victory, success. It's a card of a triumph. So it's like this person's attitude is like, if we do this, we got to do it right from the beginning. We got to do it seriously, I guess. The Wheel of Fortune, right next to the King of Cups, it's a start of a new cycle. It's a major arcana card, right? So they want to get into it right away. They want to start the cycle, not just some wishy-washy type of energy. No, they want to get serious immediately. And the Ten of Pentacles, clarifying the King of Cups, is a confirmation of what I just said. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of a commitment to marriage, rock-solid commitment to marriage. This is when people buy real estate together, they grow old together, have children together, enjoy financial stability and financial abundance together. As I was clarifying the King of Cups, I basically asked, so what kind of energy is this King of Cups? What are they coming in with? And the Ten of Pentacles showed up. And that makes total sense with all those other serious cards. And the serious cards continue throughout this reading. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles and the Sun. Those two are serious cards. The Ace of Swords is a very sharp object, but in this case, they're going to be very straightforward, very direct with you, be very clear with you in terms of what to expect and what they want with you. The Ace of Swords, with the Ace of Swords, nobody is fooling or playing around. Nobody's beating around the bush. Again, they're going to be very straightforward, very clear. Yeah, very clear with you, right? The Ace of Swords is just one of the two aces. You know, the Ace of Swords is a card of moving forward. The Knight of Pentacles in the middle, to me personally, this is the most serious Knight out of all 4 Knights. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but the Knight of Pentacles always talks about long term. It always does, right? The Knight of Pentacles has a plan for the future. And the Sun right next to the deck Could be a Leo you're dealing with, but the Sun is also a card of clarity, just like the Ace of Swords, and besides that, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. The Sun always talks about joy, success, happiness, and feeling on top of the world. All of this, of course, is because of love. Pisces. It's all because of love, because this person loves you. And the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck, you've guessed it, that's it right there. The Ace of Cups is all about genuine, authentic love. So I really like how this person's approach. They're very serious, you know, they get things done, but at the same time they're very loving, very practical, down to earth, but at the same time very loving. And I think you're going to be really happy with the Sun card. Alright, so I'm not even going to do an extended for you, Pisces, because that would be a waste of time. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Pisces, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Emperor, the Magician, the Empress, and the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Such a great spread, Pisces. I did not even want to clarify anything. Such an amazing spread. We got the Emperor and the Empress, husband and wife. Right? Husband and wife. For others of you, if you're not married to this person, perhaps you're gonna be marrying this person this week. Or the Magician, right there in between the Emperor and the Empress, right? The Magician could be a specialist, okay? It could be somebody who's got the authority to marry other people, right? Or a specialist. I don't know why you may go see a specialist about anything, right? The Empress, by the way, sometimes comes through as a card of somebody who is expecting a baby or who is getting ready to have a baby or who wants to have a baby, right? So perhaps that's what the Magician, that's what this Magician is all about. Especially if you've been having a hard time getting pregnant, you may see yet another person who may suggest something for you. All right. For others of you, I don't know. I still believe this is some kind of a specialist that's going to help you with something when it comes to your existing relationship or marriage. And I don't think anything is in jeopardy, right? The Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of a commitment to marriage. To me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding, right? Because in some cultures, when people get married, they do it underneath this structure, canopy, with the leaves and branches on top of it, and the structure pictured in the Four of Wands always reminds me of that, but ultimately it is a commitment and marriage card. So again, somebody could be getting married, or you could be attending a wedding. You can always leave me a comment, let me know what's going on here, if it's not too private, if it's not too personal. But this looks really, really good. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Pisces, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent text. We have the Ace of Wands, clarified by Judgment. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the King of Pentacles, clarified by the Two of Cups. And we also have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is one interesting individual, because they are the King of Pentacles. They're coming back with the Ace of Wands, the first card that we have, but they're also clarified by the Two of Cups. Well, a perfect individual, I don't know, but they're your ex, so there must have been a reason why the two of you broke up, right? But they're coming back with Wands, Cups, and they are a King of Pentacles, and at the same time, the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck is a card of a commitment to marriage. Interesting, right? The Hierophant is also a Taurus card. So if this King of Pentacles is a Taurus, it makes total sense. But again, the Hierophant is a card of a commitment to marriage. The Judgment card clarifying that Ace of Wands is a card of somebody coming back from the past. The Ace of Wands in this case is passion, right? They're very passionate about you. And the Eight of Wands is a card of travel or a card of communication. Or both. Perhaps they'll hit you up and say they're going to be back in town or they're going to be in the neighborhood. Or they want to get the show back on the road with you. The Eight of Wands is also a Cupid's arrows card. So perhaps something triggered them. Or is going to trigger them. Something is going to remind them about the good times the two of you had together. And yeah, the Two of Cups, clarifying that King of Pentacles, yeah. There's two people in the Two of Cups. That's you and them. So I'm going to call it a 50-50. You can do whatever you want, Pisces, but I think it kind of looks like, yeah, a 50-50. Some of you will decide to give this person a second chance. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Pisces, this week. We have the Page of Wands, we have the Three of Cups, Strength, clarified by the Six of Swords, and the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo. Let's take a closer look at those Eight of Cups all the way to your right on the bottom of the deck, and the Six of Swords right next to it, clarifying Strength. Those two cards always remind me of each other. They even look alike, right? In both cards, in the Six of Swords, somebody is rowing away. We're looking at their back and they're rowing to the right, and in the Eight of Cups somebody is walking away to the right and we're also observing their back. Okay, so some of you could be quitting this job. If you have a job, you could be quitting your job this week, and you will have like a goodbye party at the end of the week or at some point during the week, right? Like a happy hour on the last day. For others of you, if you're not quitting your job, if you're not leaving this week, then somebody may try to persuade you to leave. And let me explain. You may receive an email or text, and somebody who you already know, they may say, "Hey, I'm in the neighborhood. Let's catch up." And when the two of you go grab that cup of coffee, they may offer you a job. And they may persuade you to, leave your existing job so you could start at that other company, right? Yeah, the Page of Wands, the first card that came out, it could be that message coming from somebody. And the Three of Cups in the middle is a happy hour, or, you're going to grab a cup of coffee with them. And that's when they will offer you to jump ship, leave your existing company, so you could start at the new place. And the Strength could be a Leo you're dealing with, but Strength could be a card of courage. You leaving one spot and moving towards the other. And with those Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups, this is what this is all about. You moving forward towards this new opportunity. For others of you, if you are already leaving, then the Page of Wands, it could be you sending out an email to your colleagues saying, "Hey, this is my last week. Why don't we all get together for a happy hour on Thursday or Friday after work," right? The Three of Cups, the next card over, is that get together, and because you're leaving, right, with the Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Pisces. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Queen of Wands, clarified by the Six of Cups, and we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So yeah, what you're not expecting is this Queen of Wands showing up from your past. You know this person. I don't know how you're affiliated or associated with it. Could be a relative, a friend, somebody you used to work with, but they do miss you. Okay, and it's like they've been waiting for this particular week, or they're still waiting, right? Because the Seven of Pentacles, the first card that we start with, is a card of waiting. The Five of Cups, right next to it, has always to do with the past. Somebody grieving the past, regretting the past, missing the past, and all of that is the Queen of Wands who is doing all of that, right? The Queen of Wands, like I said, could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or somebody you used to work with, you used to do business with. Right, the Six of Cups, clarifying it is a card of a soulmate connection, but at the same time it's a card of somebody from the past. Right, and the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck, I think this is them hoping to, get back in there and win you back. Because they miss you. They miss the good times the two of you had together or something like that. I don't know if they screwed up, I don't know if the two of you had a fallout, but perhaps you haven't heard from them in a while. So you might as well hear from them this week. Alright, so that's what I have for you, Pisces, for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Pisces, have an amazing week.